Hi, I'm Hughes and welcome back to the Feminine Shaman channel. Today I'm going to be answering a viewer question, and the question is, how can I change my consciousness without using drugs? And that question's by David from Petaluma, California. Well, that's a very important question because although many cultures have used medicines, peyote, psilocybin, psychotropics, and pathogens, various substances to alter consciousness, that's not an option or a desire for many people. So thank you for asking that question. I think the first thing to look at is what are we doing when we are shifting and changing consciousness, or I like to say expanding consciousness, because we're not really changing consciousness, we're expanding consciousness to include more channels. So imagine we are a television or radio, and you know how you sit at home and you select one channel to listen to watch on your television, but you know there are 100 or 200 more channels that are coming in to your receiver all the time. And you see the channel you select because of the wavelength that is associated with that channel. So let's say you are wanting channel 4. You tune your tuner to channel 4, and that wave lines up with channel 4 and brings it in, receives it. And this is what you watch, channel 4. But what happens if you want to watch channel 7? You have to learn how to emit, translate the wave you are on and expand it into another wavelength for another state of consciousness, a wave that aligns with an expanded state of consciousness or another channel on your television. And that, I think, is the real question, because substances and psychotropic medicines, psychedelic medicines, what they do is they expand your bandwidth per se. They change, shift, increase, add more wavelength possibilities to your bandwidth, and you are able to receive and have experiences from these other dimensions that come in on those wavelengths. So how do you shift consciousness is really a matter of how do you alter the wavelength that you are experiencing, receiving, and transmitting. And that is affected by many, many things. Meditation is a very important tool in doing this, because you get out of the mind and out of the emotions, and you go to that center where you are all and everything, you are spirit, and you align yourself with the vibration, with the wavelength of that place within you. And when you do that, you begin to see and hear and experience those aspects that exist on those other dimensions. So meditation, breath work, all of the things that you might logically consider in your wisdom, that are tools for spiritual tools, have impact on the vibration that you resonate from. What you eat. I haven't eaten meat in over 40 some odd years, and I'm not saying that everyone should be a vegetarian, but I know for me that has an impact on the vibration that I resonate on, and the levels of awareness, dimensions I am able to tune in and transmit is affected by that. So my choice was to not eat meat. The words that I speak have a huge impact, because those are utterances of energy into creative law, into the material form, and it impacts everything that goes on around me. What I say, what I think, the people I surround myself with, the places I choose to exist, everything we choose in life, every breath we take, how we breathe. You might want to look at the previous video I did on breathing exercises to expand consciousness. So everything you do impacts the energy, the field around you and within you. And those are the things to cultivate if you're wanting to expand consciousness without drugs. These are the tools available to everyone at any moment. So right now, how I'm breathing impacts how I resonate, impacts my ability to receive and transmit wavelengths. The words that I am choosing to share with you impact my communication, impact what I'm giving out and what's coming back, because I'm attracting what's coming in. The wave that I send out meets another like wave, and they hook up. how do we manifest, how do we create in our world, is very much to do with the waves we are transmitting, aligning with the corresponding wave on other dimensions. So I hope that answers some of your question. I'd be happy to answer it more fully. Please write in again to wind@windhughes.com, or find me on Twitter. You can also tune into my channel, which is Wind Hughes, the Feminine Shaman. So please write in and ask me your questions, and I will answer them, as many as possible. So thank you very much, and blessings. And before I forget, you can find a lot of these answers in detail in my newest book, Life is the Ceremony, How We Live It is the Ritual, The Journey of a Feminine Shaman. It's a how-to book, a manual for shifting consciousness and living in a sacred manner and aligning with the natural laws of creation, which are very important for creating in this life and also expanding consciousness. So thank you, David, and I will see you all soon. Blessings.